is Ahmad down the right-hand side with Dallo on the overlap. Dallo hits the byline, pulls over the cross. Dominguez gets his head to it, then so too does Anderson. But now Bruno Fernandes scoops it in again, and Williams heads away back post. Luke Shaw just inside the box, shoots and scores from an angle from about 16 yards out. Rattles it across the face of goal, low down and inside the far post. And Manchester United are in front after only 5 minutes. And Luke Shaw gets his first goal of the entire season on the penultimate day. Forest had 2 or 3 attempts to get the ball away, and 2 or 3 times they failed to clear their penalty area. And the third time they were punished by Luke Shaw. Fine finish low into the bottom corner. United 1, Forest 0.
Well, that's certainly not what at the start that Forest were looking for. But it also epitomises the fact that we've got to make sure we are pressing it, and it's not a standoff. You can't allow Man United to have the freedom to pick their head up and knock a ball into that far post. Okay, there's a little bit of fortune with the clearance from in the first place, but we have to make sure we clear our lines properly. And we had a little bit of a mismatch where we, on the back post, where it was brought down easily by Shaw, and his first touch with his left foot, he smashes into the far corner. Giving Sells no chance. But again, it's the body of Forest players not quite getting on the front.
Absolute amazement if Elliot Anderson wasn't in it. But of course we'll wait to see whether or not the man in the mask on Forest left wing at the moment, Morgan Gibbs-White, is able to join him in that squad. Dominguez finds Gibbs-White now. Wide left, midway inside the United half. Rolls it infield towards Anderson. Now Hutchinson is on the turn from Anderson's pass and then threads it through. Here's Gibbs-White. Oh, good save.
What a chance. What a chance.
Senelaman saves with his legs, but Gibbs-White was clean through after some lovely passing. Now Manchester United come the other way. It's Mateus Cunha through to Mbumo, goes around Sells, hits the post, comes back out for Cunha. Now Bruno Fernandes chips it, headed away by Dominguez. Casemiro towards goal and wide of the target. First time from 12 yards. Wow, end of season, nothing on it, end to end. Great chances at both ends, and it remains 1-0 to Manchester United. Morgan Gibbs-White at the other end after some lovely football from Forest. Found himself clean through inside left channel. He's still shaking his head now in disbelief that he couldn't find the finish, as it was sent through to him inside left channel, left foot finish. Senelaman's made himself big and made the save with his legs. Then at the other end, at the penalty area, Forest left, it's Anderson to take, a near post header from Dominguez goes just over the crossbar. He got his head to it, running across the Manchester United defenders. Nobody went with him, and his header is off target over the crossbar. It's another good chance for Forest.
It was well spotted as well.
It's out again for Bruno Fernandes, orchestrating at the moment, turns it back for Diogo Dallo to cross, header, loops just over the crossbar from Ahmad, 7 or 8 yards out. One of the smallest men on the pitch. So got in between 2 defenders, got in front of Nico Williams and behind Chris Wood, and his header over the bar. It remains 1-0 to United, 3 to go until half-time.
Yeah, you could see.
Absolute gamble from Lamans to give it back to Martinez. Now Forest defending with Cunha, low ball across the penalty area, which is kept alive beyond the back post. And Mbumo skies it over the Stretford end crossbar and into the fans behind that goal. What a chance that is from 7 yards out. And he blasts it over the crossbar. Might have been a question as to whether or not Ahmad had kept the ball in play beyond the back post. It was a good ball from Shaw, which got Cunha away down the left-hand side. His diagonal.
Desperately trying to get that cross in. Was it blocked out by Shaw? It gives Forest another corner of the second half, sorry.
Down there, right wing. Hutchinson takes it out short to Anderson at the corner of the penalty area. Shrugs off Ahmad's challenge.
Oh, what a ball.
And crosses!
Oh, what a ball!
There's a header from Morato!
What a ball!
Great cross from Elliot Anderson, and Morato scores a header from close range to score his first goal of the season. at Old Trafford, of all places. Lovely cross from Elliot Anderson, corner taken short in the first place. Anderson too strong for Ahmad, and his cross is a peach right across the 6-yard box. And there is Morato to head in Forest equaliser. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Manchester United 1, Forest 1.
Well, it was a great little routine corner there, a little short one. Anderson plays a shot, gets it short from Hutchinson, but he spins on a sixpence there to negate an opportunity to cross the ball with his right foot. Brilliant whip into that 6-yard box. Anderson, though, on the edge of the 18-yard box.
Here come United again. This is Dallo crossing, and it's it looked like handball by Mbeumo. The shot is blocked, and it spins out for Matheus Cunha to slot in. It's 2-1. Forest are appealing for handball against Brian Mbeumo, who then had a shot which was blocked. And there's a Forest player still down, and it spun straight to Matheus Cunha, who rolled it into the corner of the net. And Manchester United think they're now 2-1 ahead, but the celebrations have been halted.
Well, first and foremost, it was the terrible clearance by Milinkovic. He missed the ball completely in that process.
Forest player is still down inside the penalty area.
He's missed the ball. Oh, there's a handball. That's a handball
by Brian Mbeumo, surely.
And he's benefit. The fact that he's not scored from it, maybe that's why it may be still allowed.
Professional officials tell him that it's handball and show him that it's handball. Here come United again. This is Bruno Fernandes. Low ball in, and that is slid home this time by Brian Mbeumo. He's missed a couple of absolute sitters, but United make it 3. Low ball fired in by Bruno Fernandes from the right-hand side, and Mbeumo just guided it home. Sangare, and here's Anderson, right corner of the penalty area. Low ball in, Gibbs White steers it home.
What a goal.
White with a lovely finish. And a yellow card now for Casemiro for the challenge on Bakwa, which has still left the Forest man down. Bruno Fernandes is furious and in the face of the fourth official, and indeed Vitor Pereira, because he thought Jesus fouled him earlier in the move. No doubt VAR will pick up on that if it was the case. Now he goes across to Bruno Fernandes, finding Xerxes, and he fires it back towards Fernandes down the right wing. Game is wide open now. Last 8 minutes or so, 3-2. That's a great ball into Dorgu, and a good save from Matt Sells. Fizzed across the penalty area. Dorgu controlled it, the new substitute, and fired it towards goal, and Sells makes the save. And now Elliot Anderson gets a challenge in on Dorgu, which looks for all the world like a free kick, and the referee says away from him and from Nico Williams, and that might do it from Forest opportunities. But it's Bruno Fernandes down the right wing. Forest have got 4 back, it's 4 against 4. Bruno Fernandes for Xerxes, his shot blocked, and then brilliantly saved on the rebound by Matt Sells.
What a
Turn
save.
it over the crossbar. First effort from Xerxes from the edge of the box, side foot blocked, came back to him, side foot again, first time, and Sells magnificently turns it from the ground over his crossbar.
Oh, incredible. It's been a joy to watch, I have to say.